Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how. Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how.
Thunder ain't got shit on the method of my roar. I implore you, find your source, prepare for what's in store. Don't ignore when opportunity knocks upon your door. I ain't here to fight, I'm here to settle the score. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know you anymore and you don't know me. I'm ready for war, ready to build rapport and got poems galore. If you fall for everything, what do you stand for? Leaving a breathless like a corpse, music seeping out my pores. Do it all for the love, you do it like a chore. Only here to spread the message, I don't mean to be aggressive or depressive. This is just how I choose to express it. Pain produced a heavy heart, providing life lessons. Rain cleansed my soul like a Sunday confession. My ex was just a test, an unfortunate obsession, but I finally see that everything that happened was a blessing.
Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how. Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how.
I was on the sidelines watching you make moves. I was on a different path, paying my dues. As a mother, a student, a lover, an empath. Those who know me least judge me most by my past. Questioning my morals cause I was shaking it fast. Not realizing music and movement helped me relax. It is in the now that we can truly live, and when you lose it all, that's when you have the most to give. My hustle ain't generic, I don't wanna hear it. Your judgment, I don't fear it. Go ahead and sneer, I act on what I feel whenever dealing with reality. Overthinking and revenge bring upon fatalities. I know you feed your ego, building up your persona. You're a puppet to the people, you're better off in a coma. Lost behind the curtain, now you're lost on stage. You sold your soul to the devil for minimum wage.
Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how. Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how.
I lost my mom, my ex was on some shady shit, crazy shit, maybe dip, trying so hard not to flip out. You may or may not know what I'm talking about. If you bump my mixtape, you'll figure it out. I'm lacking a drive for money, making money is your motivation. You hustle but please be patient, grinding hard but please don't fake it. I blaze up and burn one, you a shook one, so dumb. Third eye close and you've turned numb. I don't fit the mold and I'm breaking out the box. If you listen close enough, I can knock you out your socks. I don't talk about Glocks, guns, or being hood. What's good? Retaliate, I wish you fucking would. And if I could, I would take you to another dimension. And need I mention that the tension is building up, call the henchmen. I lynch men with my poetics and my perception. There's no question, I got you begging for a redemption.
Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah, I am who I am, and I really don't care, cause I'm taking over and the time is now. I'ma tell you in the song and I'ma show you how.
Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lame go. He's a moth, you're a flame. Don't get lost in the game, readjust your mind frame. Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lame go. He's a moth, you're a flame. Don't get lost in the game, readjust your mind frame. When I first walked in, yeah, the lights turned dim. You were lost in a daze, you were looking so strange. Yeah, you were looking so strange. Headed straight in motion. My direction was devotion. Everything I knew, pursuing power and emotion, came crashing in the ocean. Waves of toxic potions, swollen, cold and holding on the broken, and I'm frozen. I've chosen to begin, thin skin and a grin, held together by a safety pin in my kin. Devoured every bit of bliss, poison in your kiss. Trying to contemplate this, seems we always hit or miss. Put a fist right in list, pros and cons, we take the risk. Through the mist, we meet fire, giving in to our desires. Mashed paper flames are rising, eye to eye, you're hypnotizing. You try and say it's love, but we know we're lying. Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lane go. He's a moth, you're a flame. Don't get lost in the game, readjust your mind frame. Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lane go. He's a moth, you're a flame. Don't get lost in the game, readjust your mind frame. You knocked upon my door and I let you in. You spoke of life and love, a deeper consciousness within. I let my walls down, finally free, feeling whole. The floodgates opened up and love poured out of my soul. I had no expectations, just the stars' alignments. There's chaos in the cosmos, led to my confinement. I am no assignment, I am an old soul gypsy, vibrant. You are feeble-minded, I'm basking in the silence. Maybe you should try it. Instead you try and fight it. Man, you can't hide all the demons you concealed when the truth was revealed. Our love sadly became a tragic battlefield. I had it up to here, no longer battling my fears. You can only imagine I'm stronger through everything that's happened through the years. Namaste, I let it go, the past is past me, and I'm happier without you fucking here. Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lane go. He's a moth, you're a flame. Don't get lost in the game, readjust your mind frame. Everybody in the 760, put your hands in the air if you already know. Let that lane go. Calibrate my heart rate, instigate my own fate. Never is it too late to own up to your mistakes. I've heard it said before, routine life's a bore. Deviated minds give me so much more. I be coming around, bring the sound that drops you to the floor. I be throwing it down, bring the crowd, they hear my heart pour. No need to justify your justifications. Make your aspirations your motivation. Be patient, cause we can make it. No need to fake it, cause we could take it over. It could be ours, and take a trip up to Mars and blaze that chronic. Brain power, speed like Sonic. You know I'm on it, yo. Meditate and daydream, only to see that it's not what it may seem. Pros versus cons, yo, I see the difference. The only way to make a damn difference is if you're diligent. Though we may be in pain and we may fall apart, inspiration sparks, we always find our art. Betrayal in our lives, we always speak from the heart. Through it all, yo, we stay diligent. Though we may be in pain and we may fall apart, inspiration sparks, we always find our art. Betrayal in our lives, we always speak from the heart. Through it all, yo, we stay diligent. In times of stress, I express my beliefs. My sanction of tension release increases my mind's inner peace. I thought that you already knew, you don't even have a clue. I see you through my rear view, I got a lot on my plate, trying to follow my fate, and there's no time to debate. Regardless of your speculations, I did the calculations and came to a conclusion. Made a resolution to never fall for another illusion. I'm choosing to attack what I want and need, and to feed off these foes who be hating on me. They envy me, it's clear to see I'm on another level. Dance with the devil and scream, revel in my own vivid scheme. Meditate and daydream, only to see that it's not what it may seem. Pros versus cons, yo, I see the difference. The only way to make a damn difference is if you're diligent. Though we may be in pain and we may fall apart, inspiration sparks, we always find our art. Betrayal in our lives, we always speak from the heart. Through it all, yo, we stay diligent. Though we may be in pain and we may fall apart, inspiration sparks, we always find our art. Betrayal in our lives, we always speak from the heart. Through it all, yo, we stay diligent. Mz.D, yo, we stay diligent. J Rogue, yo, we stay diligent. My boy True, yo, we stay diligent. G-Bound, yeah, you know we stay diligent. living in this stormy weather, wonder when it will get better. Will my life vest save me from the flood? I escaped the sinking sand, but now I'm stuck in the mud. They say love will save you. If you're brave, you can overcome any obstacle you face, but disgrace and fear can leave you in an awkward place. You're on the boat, unaware of time and space. Will I leave this world without a trace? And am I moving at a steady pace? And when I meet my maker, I'll state my case. Broken, brittle, and bruised, you still walking with a back brace. Stab wounds in between my shoulder blades. The love remains and the pain stays. It festers, I flow. Your lies slice my throat. You're the muse for the fucking words that I wrote and write. I fight the temptation, your touch the sensation. Admiration is the explanation, leading me to my demise. I realize life, love, and laughter are the things we're all after. We have to identify our flaws, set aside our claws, cause the lion may feast, but the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law of love and life, between the struggles and the strife, and all the things you might like, but you know they're no good for you. Empowered by my consciousness and aware of my emotions, selective in my endeavors and slowly going through the motions, hoping to never fall victim of victimization, choosing to accept what is, no complications, facing trials most only see on the TV, thankful for tribulations for making me be grateful for all I have, soul searching filled with love. I don't need you to know that I'm enough, cause love is the answer. The questions, are you able? Yes, I'm making changes, but no, I'm no angel. Telling me to pretend I'm mellowing in the end. Pen and pad are my only friends. You're selling out to the trends. No dwelling, I recommend. You lend a hand, not a dead end. I may blend in, but I definitely don't fit in. But the lamb knows the law, and the lion feeds on greed. The lamb remains humble and takes only what she needs. The lion fills with pride. The lamb practices what she preaches. Teaches humanity to forego their vanity. Insanity may come, life lessons through tragedy. Blessings from above, I give my power to none. The lion in me died, but the lamb within is filled with love. Love. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb knows the law. But the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb, but the lamb knows the law. As I walk in, I've got so many eyes upon me. They're wondering if I can really flow and can they get to know me. They wanna show me all the scars they've been given, all the cars and how they're living, how they work hard and they're driven. But I don't really care about your dividends and fame. Ain't no future in your frontin', cause the truth always remains. Saying that you're true, but you keep on changing lanes. Yeah, your ego is enticing, but I see right through your game. Show me how you're genuine, cause there's no need to explain. There's no surprise, your lies lead you to where there's nothing to gain. I am not your average dame, I am nobody's to claim. I can be a savage, but I'm trying not to go insane. I rest here in solitude, I'm just trying to maintain. I can't be locked in a cage, show me that you got a brain. Stop flexing for the cameraman, too many men so damn mundane. A pass so full of rage, yeah, you're scripted on stage. You're free to be who you are, awake or asleep. Agree or disagree, the choice is yours because you are free. Stay blinded by the lies or use your vision to see. All I know is if you're fake, stay the fuck away from me. You're free to be who you are, awake or asleep. Agree or disagree, the choice is yours because you are free. Stay blinded by the lies or use your vision to see. All I know is if you're fake, stay the fuck away from me. Now ladies, let me ask you why you looking at me like I'm crazy. Maybe you judge me cause I rap or cause I had a baby when I was just a teen. I mean, that's no reason to hate me. I cannot let your slander aggravate or faze me. It does amaze me how you all compete for vanity, selling your soul for an appearance. That's a fucking tragedy. And you had to be objectified because sex sells. What the hell, you lost your realness and that's where you fell. The love I give is real, I often meditate and pray. Open up your eyes to see the false perceptions you portray, and I am no exception. exception to the rule. I must say that I have been played for a fool and betrayed by so many so-called friends along the way. You wonder why I strayed, but you're caught up in the days. Your vibe tells me that you never liked me anyway. You smile to my face, then roll your eyes and walk away. You're free to be who you are, awake or asleep. Agree or disagree, the choice is yours because you are free. Stay blinded by the lies or use your vision to see. All I know is if you're fake, stay the fuck away from me. You're free to be who you are, awake or asleep. Agree or disagree, the choice is yours because you are free. Stay blinded by the lies or use your vision to see. All I know is if you're fake, stay the fuck away from me.
This is Mixtape Production.
A strength in her weakness, tears in her eyes. She believed in a sinner when all he told were lies. She tried to have faith, her mind would compromise. Her heart and soul started to slowly realize the demons he concealed revealed the darkness that he'd feel. Devious inside, he'd hide the pain he tried to heal. Detectives catching on to him, he knows that it's for real. Not your common thief, it's innocence that he would steal. Climbing through their windowsills, evil-minded, cheap thrills. Little girls so scared, can't imagine how they'd feel. I used to love him, now I just try to help my daughter deal. The destruction that he caused is no fucking chill.
Thought he was my king,
he was just the devil.
Thought I was his queen,
I was on another level.
his demons made me scream.
He is the devil, he is the devil, he is the...
Thought he was my king,
he was just the devil.
Thought I was his queen,
I was on another level.
his demons made me scream.
He is the devil, he is the devil, he is the... Still I wish him no ill will and still bliss into my mind. Behind bars is where he spends his time. Rewind a decade ago, our love, it used to shine. Fast forward to today, I guess I didn't read the signs. Too caught up in emotion, cast a spell, I drank the potion. Devotion was my life, as now I'm drowning in the ocean. A sea of fabricated lies, oh how fast the time flies. Didn't get to say goodbye, I take a breath, then I sigh. Refused to cry until I had my breakdown. Was lost in love with him and on my own I found he was just a clown, wearing a mask at night on the town. Breaking into homes, wearing his horns and a crown.
Thought he was my king,
he was just the devil.
Thought I was his queen,
I was on another level.
his demons made me scream.
He is the devil, he is the devil, he is the...
Thought he was my king,
he was just the devil.
Thought I was his queen,
I was on another level.
his demons made me scream.
He is the devil, he is the devil, he is the...
Thought he was my king.
La 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 la.
She appeared, my life like a dream. She appeared, then distant, like a prayer I had.
When he met me, I was barely a teen, already giving birth, but hadn't smoked or had my first drink. I wasn't ready, but he was mysterious. I fell in lust so fast, I didn't have time to think. He was low-key, and I was sprung on him. We felt so free, so I would love on him. The years of passion, every time he was next to me, he'd leave my body in pure ecstasy. For a moment, I'd stop breathing. I loved him without reason, and as the seasons passed, I gasped in awe at how deep I had fallen. It was as if loving him was my calling. He told me when he was with me, time was never stalling, and he was calling all hours of the night. We'd hardly fight, and yeah, he gave it to me right. I gave him all of me in our bed, vibing with his eyes closed in a dream state is when he said,
She appeared, my life like a dream.
yeah, he said it every night, but he was sleep talking. sleepwalking, no clothes, just souls intertwined, soul ties. I still remember, but I can't rewind. Lost in the music, vibing to the melodies. This fella fell in love and we both felt the chemistry. Then we crashed and burned, family and friends became concerned. But I guess it's just another lesson learned. I had to let him go, but I know I'll always love him. End of the road, although I know I'm always thinking of him. Free me from the pain, heal me from the wounds of letting go. Finally I feel again, and now I know.
Baby, just set my body free. Make me free to love. Make me free to know how it feels.
And when the hour's up, and when the hour's up, gonna race him like who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Gonna race him. Gonna race him like who's that? Who's that? Gonna race him like who's that?
It's on you to figure out what you wanna pursue before you do. Cause I do. Put my heart and my soul in my music. I do. It's on you to figure out what the fuck you gon' do before you're through. Cause I do. Put it down for my soul and my music. I do. Stranded on this planet with abilities taken for granted. Don't panic, it's kinda like a slow motion sinking Titanic. Emotions static, and just like they come they vanish. Like that smoke from the chalice. Doors opening and closing and now I'm stuck in this matrix. Trying to focus on fate cause you make that shit yourself. By seeking the goal, leading the road, you reap it yourself. And just like I came in this life, yo, I'm leaving alone, keeping my morals. Has become more like an everyday battle. Demons lurking, hiding in the depths of my shadows. Snakes reside on these trails, and as I infiltrate they rattle. It all comes down to you, what you gon' do.
I am the butterfly, fresh out of the cocoon. I am the warmth of the sun in the spring at noon. But at the same time, I fell in love with the goon. It's never too soon to let go and then resume. No longer doomed by my past pains. I read the room like a glass maze. You're just consumed by the fast lane. My heart beats for the music, so I maintain. Battle my brain, destructive thoughts leaving me insane. Excruciating pain in art is a gain. It's my life, it's my heart, it's my music, and I use it. Don't abuse it, won't lose it today. Best believe it, yeah, you see it. For me, it ain't a phase.
It's on you to figure out what you wanna pursue before you do. Cause I do. Put my heart and my soul in my music. I do. It's on you to figure out what the fuck you gon' do before you're through. Cause I do. Put it down for my soul and my music. I do.
Open your eyes, don't you see that this is all you're doing? Drop your disguise, won't you chase after what you're pursuing? Won't you realize I don't compromise, I just aim to get it right. Manifest, appreciate the night sky. No longer wishing on shooting stars. Too busy writing bars, healing wounds until they turn to scars. I'm just a poet found in what I don't know, but I always grow, and yeah, you reap what you sow. As the stars align, I see you stuck cause you're broken, acting like you're chosen, but ain't grateful for the moment. Like Slim said, you better take it and own it. Don't fake it, stay focused, live now, don't postpone it.
It's on you to create the life you choose. We all face different obstacles in order to get through these days of our lives. Sometimes it's hard to look straight at the truth like these rays in the sky. I'm blazing tonight. These thoughts in my mind combine like unknown flying objects. Thought process becomes toxic. I'm underground like the Loch Ness, and I've been away filling these blanks in my puzzle, but now I got this. A product of God on a mission, and only He can stop this. I've been put here for a purpose, deliver my mind in cursive with a twist used through music. A few tricks up my sleeve, and you better believe I'ma use them. I ain't losing. It's on you to figure out what you wanna pursue before you do. Cause I do. Put my heart and my soul in my music. I do. It's on you to figure out what the fuck you gon' do before you're through. Cause I do. Put it down for my soul and my music. I do.
It seems we've lost our love at both of our expenses. We tried to pump the brakes, but we crashed into a fence. Blankets drenched in hope, overwhelming all our senses. Broken dreams on the seams within our bed sheets. We wake only to sleepwalk and count the tears we've shed. Laying in my mattress, watering matches beside my bed, trying to pick which one to fight the fire in our heads. Dissatisfied with lust, I long for real love instead. We're like a picture-perfect photograph, developed from the aftermath of negatives and sedatives, gone viral in a mass attack. An artist blending colors and drawing outside the lines. I try and hear your words, but all I do is read your signs. Your language seems to differ, and I seek a true translation. Your painting is abstract, but I respect it's your creation. A false interpretation left within a pillowcase. Flowers slowly dying in a vintage style vase. We're standing here in a masquerade on a battlefield on our final days. All night long our weapons drawn at dawn, we throw our masks away. Our war paints disperse heavily. The thought of peace sounds heavenly, but we strain to gain the optimism when we stay pained by everything. We're standing here in a masquerade on a battlefield on our final days. All night long our weapons drawn at dawn, we throw our masks away. Our war paints disperse heavily. The thought of peace sounds heavenly, but we strain to gain the optimism when we stay pained by everything. It seems your tactic is to avoid me at all costs. Sporadic, yes, your inner void tells you that you're lost. You tossed away our love, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Exhausted from the lies, I'll take the lessons with the loss. You crossed my path, stepped back and packed your bags, then ran along. You couldn't tell me what I lacked or exactly what went wrong. Repeating cycles frayed the fibers of our inner beings. Shame creates the clouded judgment from which we are fleeing. Evasively you speak so bleak it leaves me in the dark. In case you did not see, you left me with a semi-broken heart. And it's hard to heal and deal for real when I have so many scars. Forlorn in a war zone, torn and worn, but still wishing on stars. You want me to surrender, wave my white flag in the sky. You want to be remembered, but you're just a waste of time. We disguise our faces in places where we stand side by side, filled with trepidation in a battlefield with minds. We're standing here in a masquerade on a battlefield on our final days. All night long our weapons drawn at dawn, we throw our masks away. Our war paints disperse heavily. The thought of peace sounds heavenly, but we strain to gain the optimism when we stay pained by everything. We're standing here in a masquerade on a battlefield on our final days. All night long our weapons drawn at dawn, we throw our masks away. Our war paints disperse heavily. The thought of peace sounds heavenly, but we strain to gain the optimism when we stay pained by everything.
And I've been go through hell, caught in a vicious spell, blinded by the light, cross course, stumbled and fell. I'm feeling so alone, I think I'm about to explode. System overload.
Dancing on the beat.
It occurred to me that my vision was blurred. You see, there's optical illusions in almost everything. My auditory senses getting relentless. Radio is dead, catchy lyrics all stuck up in your head. Instead, I'd rather bump underground, found in the music, lost in the mind, bound to lose it if I keep reliving past times. Found the ladder and now I try to climb pieces of my soul in every single rhyme. My heart has been shattered, fragments scattered all throughout my music. I slip into my ego, then I use it. When you see me, I'm contemplating, my shadow is compensating, and I'm here simply concentrating on me, myself, and I, yeah. And at times I cry. If you knew my whole story, you'd understand why. Why did he have to lie? Sometimes I stare up in the sky, just praying for the pain to subside. Ripped my heart out of my chest, and he gripped it in his palms until there was nothing left. I wept where we slept, and I guess he just left me to clean up the fucking mess. But I keep pressing on until my last breath. I'm a wild child with a crooked smile at best. The pause between each word in my song is where I rest. Lovelorn and flawed, yeah, I do confess. I'm filled with stress. Even when I'm broken, I refuse to regress. Memories replay that I try to suppress. Now I stay armored, ready in my battle dress. Nonetheless, I'm feeling wrecked and neglected. Every test felt like such distress. My aim for us was always success. End of a vicious spell, this hell more or less. Now for you and I, this is the dance of death.